the dead. Do not suffer the living to pass.
Welcome back to Haunt the Collector with me, Jace. And at last it's here, King of the Dead, 1/6 scale by Weta Workshop, edition of 700, I believe. I think I'm probably about the last person on earth to receive theirs, seeing how long ago some people got theirs. But anyway, it's here. It's here at last. So we'll have a look at this. I'm very excited to open this and have a look at it because I've seen some sterling reviews thus far from people who have received theirs. Just quickly, obviously I'm in the UK because I know people always ask this. I think it was £141 import fee on this. Came UPS. £141 though is exactly 30%. It's exactly 30% of what the price of this was. So yeah, they've done exactly 30% on this, but for Shelob, for those of you who haven't seen it, they charged me 38%. Incidentally, somebody said about there's a limit on price before you have to pay an import fee. Yeah, there is. You're right. Import fee. Yeah, you're right. There is. It's £135. I went and checked. And do you know how much Shelob cost? £135.51. So because of 51 pence, I was charged £51, 38% by UPS. And people wonder why I bloody hate them. Anyway, I'm not going to go over that. So yeah, import fee was 140 quid, which is exactly 30%, so no complaints on that. It's fair enough, 30%. Listen, without further ado, I'm dying to have a look at this. I hope you can see all right, by the way. My room's a little bit upside down back to front, and I've just been out and we've just come back, and I'm just dying to get into this. So I literally, if it's a bit slapdash, this video, I'll admit now, cards on the table, hands up. It's because I'm too lazy to sort the room out and get it a better angle, and I'm just dying to have a look at this thing because, like I say, it looks like it's really good. Listen, let's just get in it. Let's just get in it. Okay, whoa, I hope you can see this. Don't worry, I'll get some handheld footage and show you all. Here we go, guys. This looks like it's all in one. Oh, no, it isn't. I thought it was all in just one piece, then, but clearly it's not. Oh, I love that smell. I love that smell. So, what have we got here? We've got something here. We've got some skills. Very nicely done as well. I must say, I do like skulls. Right, just put them there. We've got the base here. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's quite a bit of weight in that base, I tell you. A lot of skulls. Some people said too many skulls. You can never have too many skulls in my book. 245 of 700 I've got for those of you that are interested in the... That's a heavy base. Okay. Don't worry, guys, I'll put this on the turntable. Just bear with me. I can see where that goes now anyway. Does it go that way? Does it go? Oh, it goes that way, I think. Oh, I hope you can see this all right. I apologise if you can't. Whoa. I will get some more footage for you guys. That armour is done so well. Now, if you can see on the back there, all these robes that are flowing around. So you've got one robe there, that makes them two. And then you've got a load. So then you've got the cape at the back, which is in two separate parts, that one there. And then you've got, you see, when they first showed this, somebody said to me that this looked like lettuce, like a load of, and I'm struggling to unsee that, because it's just a little bit, for me, and all the images I've seen, everything else, it's this just a bit too much here. There needs to be less of this. I think I can see what they're trying to do with it, but I can see what that guy meant, and it's a little bit too much. That need, you know, sometimes less is more and all that, but still, I like the ethereal look of it. I see at certain angles it looks quite cool. It's when you look at it at that angle, when there's all of that facing you, I think it's just a bit too much. But friggin' hell, this is done well. This is done really, really well. Epoxy polystyrene. There's a magnet there. Okay, there must be some more stuff. So, the sword in his other hand. Yeah, so there we go, that's that in. I had to fiddle a little bit with that, guys, but once you get it lined up right, it's a really, really nice snug fit. Got another skull here, which I assume... Two skulls, guys. One goes there, and the other one clips under there. I hope you can see. Again, I will film all this later on. Wow, it's just the head now, and it says this is fragile. Whoa, that portrait and everything is so good. So good. I hope that's all coming out for you. Like I've said before, I will get in closer on this. It's done beautifully. Okay guys, so there we have Weta Workshops 1/6 scale King of the Dead, edition size of 700. I mean, normally I like to have a bit of time with a piece before I do a review, but there's already been quite a few reviews on this out there anyway, because I say quite a few people have had theirs. So I'm going to go on some of the negatives I've heard. One, the like I've already briefly discussed, is these flowing robes. For me, the only downside for me on this piece is these robes here. When you look at it at a certain angle, they look good. But when you look at it sort of face on, it is too much. I can see that. Somebody said ages ago to me, it was online, they look like lettuce leaves. And I can't unsee that now. I don't know if they've gone for maybe making it look like, you know, seaweed or something like that. I don't know. But for me, this area here, it is a bit too much. They needed to minimise this more. But I do like, I mean, you know, when it comes to Weta, sculpt and paint applications are rarely in question. And this is sublime from the very ends of the robes here. The texture and the paint application, the sculpt is literally as close to flawless as you can get from what I can see. I'm looking at the hair again. They've gone very much like they did with the 1/6 scale Witch King piece, where they've gone for the ethereal look. Where they've obviously with this one they've had to, because it is the King of the Dead. I mean, even the hair at the back, you've got sculpted hair texture, which then goes down into like the ethereal looking one. Let's say they've done it here with the robes. And it's just done fantastically. Even on the back of the cape here, it goes into like a muddy look on it. The armour on the front is just absolutely fantastic. The only issue I can see on mine has got, I don't know if you can see, mine's got a white dot there. Has anybody else got that white dot? That to me looks like an error in the painting. Yeah, I think it is. I think that's an error in the paint there. I'll put a picture up on the screen so you can see it a little bit better. I'd be interested to know if anybody else who's got theirs, if they've got that same white dot. I doubt very much. I've not noticed it on any of the photographs or images. So that's, won't take much to correct it. Just need a little dab of green paint on it. The complexity of the sculpt on this is ridiculous. I mean, there's so much detail. Again, the beard has gone from sculpted into the ethereal looking. The face, I mean, they've done such a good job on that portrait, and the crown as well. I mean, it is just such a fantastic piece. And somebody said about for them that the skulls were too much. I mean, for me, they're not, because obviously we all know the scene from the film. And I mean, some of these skulls, they look like they've actually got like a water effect in them, where like water's got trapped in them. And the amount of detail on them, I mean, the teeth and everything. I'm trying to see if these are generic. They're not. No, I don't think they are generic skulls, you know. Because some of these have got broken teeth and some haven't. No, they're not. They're not generic. These are all, a lot of these skulls are different. Yeah, this is an absolutely sublime piece for me. It's very heavy. It's very heavy for a 6 scale piece. There's a lot of weight in this. Yeah, so beautifully sculpted, beautifully painted. I've got a King of the Dead. Got Shelob. I've got Watcher in the Water. I'm just waiting for a mouth to sound on. Yeah. Really impressed with this. Really impressed with this. No breakages at all. Oh, incidentally, on the breakages I had on Shelob, I have emailed Weta about that. I think it's been about 5 days now. I've still heard nothing from them, so I will be getting back in touch with them soon regarding that. So I was going to tell you all if there was what they were doing about that. I say it's been 5 days. I've heard nothing from them, so I'm not very impressed with that. But anyway, that's. So say this one, apart from that little white dot, please let me know if yours have got that little white dot. But to me, it looks like just a slight error with the paint application. So this is absolutely, for me, this is one of the best pieces I personally have ever owned by Weta. Really is. Really. I mean, Escape Off the Road is the best piece I've ever owned by them. But this is fantastic. And for the money as well, because it wasn't overly, what was it, 300 something quid? I can't remember what I paid for it. Yeah, this is brilliant. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, guys. It's got to be, because it's just absolutely, utterly fantastic. Yeah. So there we go. King of the Dead, Weta Workshop, superb piece. If you get a chance of picking this one up, guys, I highly recommend you get it. I really do. I think it's absolutely spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. Really is. Anyway, so there we have it, everyone. Weta Workshop's King of the Dead. I've got to say, I am massively impressed with that. Massively impressed with it. If you've got this piece yourself, please let me know what you think. If you were thinking to get it and haven't got it, I highly recommend you track this down and get it. You're not going to be disappointed. Either way, please, love to hear from you all, guys, in the comments. Please let me know. Shove anything you want down there. Always great to hear from you all. And if you've enjoyed the video, you know the score by now. really would appreciate a click of the old like button, guys. That's it for this video. I'm going to wrap this one up. I'll leave some spinny footage at the end for you all. I'll catch you on the next video, guys. I don't know when it will be or what it will be. I know I've got some more stuff pre-ordered. There's other things to talk about, of course. Yeah, but for now, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to leave you all to your evenings, and I'm going to leave you with this really pretty much masterpiece from Weta Workshop. 1/6 scale King of the Dead. I'm very impressed here. Very impressed indeed. Well done, Weta. Nice work. And as for the rest of you, as always, guys, really appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I'll catch you all in the next video, whenever that'll be. Cheers. Awesome.